Hi everyone. I have some writing advice I want to give to everyone that I have not seen come across my feed, and I think it would be helpful if you were currently working on your first draft. Because listen, there is a lot of great advice out there. There's a lot of great writing advice that I have really enjoyed hearing, that I have learned from, and learning's great. We love to learn. But here's the thing. If you are working on your first draft, my only advice to you is to not take writing advice. And I know how that sounds, so let me elaborate. If you are plotting, if you are outlining and you're figuring out the structure of your story, yeah, take some structure advice. Why not? Could be fun, could be cool. But if you are drafting, if you are writing this story and transitioning from outline to actual the thing, you need to be in a generative mindset. Your goal is to get that story, this ephemeral idea of things that happen, and make it corporeal, okay? Give it physical form. And that is the only thing that you should be worrying about when you are writing, getting that story onto the page. The one thing that is going to stop your creative brain from creating the story, creating the text, is your editing brain coming in and being not like that though. Not like that. Maybe you should do this. And these advice things about oh, this is how you be structuring sentences and structuring scenes and all that. All that does is it engages with your editing brain and it says, hey, why don't you come over here and let me hear what you have to say. Stop. Get it out of there, okay? I know that I said I was only going to give one piece of advice, but I'm going to give a second piece of advice for free because I'm very generous. And that is that you have to be okay with your manuscript, your first draft, being a stinking pile of doo-doo, okay? It's fine. Just make it real, and then you can fix it up. Then you can say, hey, editing brain, come on over. Hey, cool writing advice, come on over here, sexy. And then we can party and we can figure it out. We can clean it up and it'll be great. But until then, keep them far away. Listen, you have to remember, it is easier to edit a paragraph that exists than to edit a paragraph that does not exist. Okay? That is all I have to say. Now get off TikTok and go write, you stinker. I know what you're doing on here. Scroll. No. How about type? Consider that. Okay, happy writing. Goodbye.